Good evening, Sandy, and we have your paperwork that you gave each one of the board members, and I think the board has had an opportunity to at least be aware at some level of some of the interests that you might have. So the floor is yours.
Okay, thank you. While living in the town of Brighton, I acquired 6 chickens to be my pets. I spent a year researching these charming birds, reading books and interviewing other suburban and a few City of Rochester urban chicken owners. I went to the town and asked if there were any rules about raising chickens, and they said no. They expected me to take the same care of my chickens as any pet owned in Brighton. Keep them safe, healthy, and clean. I was warned not to get a rooster due to the noise ordinance, the same one that protects neighbors from barking dogs. Owning pet chickens has been a wonderful and enriching experience. In August of this year, I moved, and the chickens and I, along with my dog Mo, settled into our new home in Penfield. On October 1st, I received notice that I was in violation of a zoning ordinance, and that is what brings me before you today. In looking for information on exactly what rule I had violated, I went to the Town of Penfield website. I discovered you can't get there from here. I couldn't find anything about my violation, which was the keeping/housing of several chickens on my property. I called Andy Sevegas, the town code compliance inspector. He was very nice and very helpful. He walked me through the process to get to the far reaches of the website. There I found F. Any building housing livestock or any noxious commodity shall be no nearer than 100 feet from any lot line. And H. Any lot housing livestock shall be at least 5 acres in size. There were my violations. Let's take a closer look at F. Any building housing livestock or any noxious commodity shall be no nearer than 100 feet from any lot line. Noxious commodity? Harmful, poisonous, very unpleasant? Certainly not my chickens. Livestock. According to the dictionary, livestock are the horse, cattle, sheep, or other useful animals kept or raised on a farm or ranch. Ooh, no mention of chickens. But I will allow that chickens are a farm animal when raised in large numbers for egg production and meat. They are livestock when they are a business. But then I must argue that there are also pet chickens. What makes a chicken a pet? Most people would say the fact that I only have a few, all with names and unique personalities. Some would say they are pets because I play with them, care for them, and teach them tricks. If raised from chicks, as I have done and handled frequently, adult chickens will eat out of my hand, let me hold and pet them, and come running when called. They even jump into my lap. In other words, they behave like pets. Most people would agree that the definition of livestock should be based on the intended purpose of the animal and the number of animals in question, rather than strictly the type of animal. Keeping bees is an increasingly popular backyard hobby. Pigs are livestock, but are their cousins the very cute pot-bellied pigs, which I think people even keep inside their homes? I would like to offer that a few pet chickens are not livestock, any more than a few fruit trees are an orchard, a vegetable garden a farm, or the 2 cars parked in my driveway a dealership. Well, you get the idea. Most pet chicken owners have the same reasons for starting up their hobby: eggs. Raising pet chickens satisfies an intrinsic and basic human right to feed oneself. Much like gardening, it is an opportunity to grow your own food. By getting eggs from your own chickens, you are getting a more nutritious product than industry-sourced eggs. Homegrown eggs contain 2 to 3 times more omega-3 fatty acids and 1/3 the cholesterol of factory-farmed eggs. Pet chickens serve as great composters, for a family's kitchen scraps. Pet chicken waste can be added to a compost pile and used on your garden for fertilizer. Pet chicken waste is no more of a threat to our groundwater than the droppings left behind by dogs, our cats, our generous deer population, and let's not forget our wild birds. I love my chickens. They have names: Lucy, Chica, Sergeant Pepper, Maxie, Daisy, and Gracie. They are a delight and enrich my life like I never expected. For anyone watching tonight who has access to YouTube, I have made a short video so you can see my chickens. You can see the hen house and my yard. I hope you see that they make very quiet, sweet neighbors. Once at YouTube, simply type in Penfield Chickens. I would like to propose to the town board tonight that they consider changing the ordinance to define the difference between keeping livestock and keeping pet chickens. I would like to thank the board for giving me this opportunity to speak, and I would like to thank my friends and family for being here tonight to support me. Thank you.
Thank you, Sandy. We will take this as we do